maximize the revenue you receive from every lead you generate, even ones that don't buy your main offer? Well, in today's CEO Freedom Masterclass, we're going to walk you through how to create a high converting upsell and downsell funnel that can help you create cash flow in your business to pay for your advertising, to get appointments booked, and whatever your goals are in your sales pipeline and your process. You can use upsell and downsell funnels as part of a very effective strategy to do that. So if you're watching this on live stream anywhere other than our Facebook group, you can join us at ceofreedom.com/Facebook. That'll take you right to the group. It's free to join. Come on in. We love entrepreneurs. And you can get this weekly live training live right there. Also, we've got daily strategy and tips and access to free resources, as well as connections with our community, which people find very valuable. Anyway, if you don't know who I am, well, you should. My name is John Lavenia. I'm the author of Integrity is Everything and other programs. And I have with me my better, fairer, prettier half, which is also my secret weapon, the incredible Shannon Lavenia. Here she is.
That's right. I'm here. Yay. Welcome to the live stream today. We are the creators behind CEO Freedom programs and the paid framework. We've been providing coaches, consultants, and agency owners with automation and growth strategies to sell out their programs and magnify their income and their impact as well. So today we are going to be walking you through these upsell, downsell funnels. We're actually going to walk you through one of our very successful funnels. We're excited about that. But first, I want to talk about preparation. You know what, John? I'm going to pass it over to you, and then I will do the walkthrough.
Okay, let's do that. So first thing we want to do is create a high converting free offer that people opt into. So this can be referred to as a lead magnet, a freebie, something that your ideal target audience would want, and they'd be willing to exchange with you their contact information. No money, not yet. Okay, so the initial transaction is, hey, I'm Bob Smith. Here's my email, my phone number, if you want to send me this stuff via text, right? So I'm going to exchange with you permission to communicate with me in exchange for this free thing that you're going to give me, which typically, and in fact, not say typically, let me say always. Here's a guideline for this. It should be something that addresses and solves an acute small problem that the person is having. I can give you some examples about this, but if you think about who is your ideal customer, and considering that they're in, let's say, I'm just going to use a wild example, Shannon. So they're in, air conditioning service or something like that, which we know all about here in Florida, air conditioning service. But they've got a batch of issues or problems that they solve on a daily basis, which is part of that business model in the HVAC world or whatever. But what if they were just looking for a tip on a better, stronger, faster way to solve this one problem that keeps coming up? It's a thorn in the side of every air conditioning, service company or something like that. All right. Now, personally, I don't know what that thorn in the side could be. But if I was targeting air conditioning people, I would know what are the problems they're facing every day. And if I can give them a free tip on something, here, download the PDF, the infographic, the little, video or something that I'm going to give you for free once you opt in. That's the first thing, is that it should be relevant and should address and give them a solution to something that they already know that is a problem. It's already something they want. It's a problem they want to solve. Here's the second thing that it should always be.
Before you jump into that, John, I just want to add one thing in there. You have to make this very specific. What we find in people who come to us and we speak with them and they're very frustrated because they're not getting opt-ins, their funnels aren't working. The very first thing that we find is that they're being way too general with their free offer, or it's way too big and it doesn't solve a very specific problem. So it doesn't speak to a distinct pain point and give a distinct solution. So you cannot be overly general because people will not be excited about it. Nobody wants to download stuff they're not going to use or isn't going to be helpful. So you want to be very specific in solving one specific problem that your audience is very excited about. Okay.
That's exactly right. So it should be a very easy to identify carrot, right? So here's the carrot, and we're not vague about what that is. We know specifically what that is, and that would help me in real time right now because it's relevant to my current batch of problems that I deal with on a daily basis in whatever sort of business or whatever I'm doing with my life. The second thing, in addition to being specific and addressing something that's already a known want, is that it should be easy to consume. So like Shannon said, it's one little, here's the little carrot. Okay. It's not a huge carrot. It's not 15 carrots. It's not, now you need to quit your job. So you need to, spend 3 months consuming the thing I just gave you for free. Okay. It should be easy to digest. Okay. It's one carrot. You can eat it in a bite or two. It's a PDF that's 10 pages. You can read it in 15 minutes or whatever. And there's calls to action in there as well, right? That's not the end of the story. Okay. But it's easy to consume. The thing here with this is that you want to give people like quick wins, or what we could call cognitions, like aha moments, right? Like, oh, I'm enlightened, I'm edified, I'm feeling better about my ability to solve my problems, or do it as whatever it is you promised that you were going to show me how to do, because now I met you and I got your free stuff. I wonder if I actually, worked with you. Wow, if this thing was for free and I'm feeling good about that. Right. So that's the trick, is that you want to make sure it's something instantly gratifying or edifying and lifting up that person, giving them the impression of increase. And it doesn't take a long time for them to consume it. All right. So with that in mind, you've got now someone who was just added to your contact list. Okay. And we could talk a little bit more about how we manage that customer relationship and all that. But at this point, you've done one of the things that so many people who are in business don't do nearly enough of, and that is growing their list. All right. And that comes through marketing. And typically in this case, as we're discussing here, we're going to market something which we're going to give for free in exchange for that contact information. Your greatest asset is your list and your relationship with that list, which you started off on the right foot. You just gave them a win right out of the gate and didn't even cost them a penny yet. So that brings us to, unless you got something else you want to say about doing the free offer, Shannon, let's go into step 2 with this.
I think everybody that we're talking to already is doing free offers, and this is great tips on how to actually maximize that revenue. Now we're going to talk about how to get those people to be buyers very quickly.
Let's do that.
Good. Okay. So
number 2, or you?
Number 2. Number 2. Okay. So now that you have a free offer, you've solved one specific pain point, and you've done it in a way where you're basically instructing people on the what, like what it is to do, not the how. Now we're going to add some micro courses to the back end of that teach people how to do some of those things that you mentioned in the free offer. And when we go through our funnel, you're going to see exactly how this plays out, right? In the beginning, we do not tell them how, we literally tell them what. This is what we do to get clients. Now, on the back end, we're teaching them 2 how methods. One is how to fill your pipeline, and the other is how to convert them to sales. And both of those are steps in the overall process that we would teach somebody in our coaching program. Right? So it's moving somebody up the ladder, up the ascension model ladder, to get to the point where they're going to get on the phone with one of our team members and then talk about our coaching program and how to actually work with us either one-on-one or in a small group so that we can help them accelerate their success, right? So again, these have to be compelling and they have to be congruent and relatable to your free offer. So using John's HVAC example, you couldn't be like, oh, here's the number one way to get corporate clients, or to stop corporate clients from turning you down, right? Here's the number one way to stop corporate clients from turning you down from business. On the next page, you wouldn't say, oh, here's the micro course on how to, stop, I don't know, your ACs from leaking, right? It's just unrelated. It's in the same field, but it's completely unrelated because that's not what they're there for.
Exactly. So let me jump in. Let me interject on that real quick.
One more thought. On the next page, what you could do is you could sell scripts, right? So if the first one is how to get corporate clients to not turn you down, the next one, the micro course that you could sell for $97 or $127 or $47 or whatever you want price, could be, these are the proven scripts to communicate with corporate clients to get them to say yes. See how that works? Okay, John, sorry.
Well, that's what I was going to say. So she just said it. See, that's why you're my secret weapon.
That's right.
Uh,
That's right.
so right, it's congruent. And in the case of, I just invented out of thin air, HVAC, contractors or whatever. So I know that's a real thing, and they have real problems. And I was thinking something more technical, right? So like how to, what you want to look for when you're diagnosing the air conditioning problem, right? And here's the handout on that, right? And then step 2, right now you can pay for like the how to test these things, or here now buy the meter that's going to test the thing. So there's a what to do, and then up the gradient is how to do it. Okay, so you offer for free. Here's the what to do, and now we're selling for money the how to do it. Okay, and that gradient can continue up, right? I mean, you got in any business that is working and maximizing its profitability, you're going to have an ascension model from all the way down at the bottom of, here's a free handout or something, to all the way at the top is, done for you services, right? So like if you're selling to, the brain surgeon guy or something, like in our space, we sell coaching and technology and web designs and all this kind of stuff. They don't want to learn that. They're not going to learn that. Go be the expert at the brain surgery thing. And they're happy to say, here's some money to make these problems go away. I'm not going to learn it. You do it. Here, have some money. Go do it. Right. So that's at the top of the pyramid. Right. So you've got, or the mountain, we could say. So the trailhead at the bottom is some free stuff. And then you've got learn how to do it and do it yourself. And then done with you. Here's coaching. And then done for you at the summit. Right. So with that in mind, we're just taking people up the mountain a little bit. Now, here's what this also does. This, if you've not heard of this term, I'm going to give you perhaps a new term, and it's called a funded proposal. All right. So let's say that you're paying for advertising and you're getting traffic to the free offer. Okay. So now you just lost money, basically. You paid for advertising and you haven't sold anything yet. So you're coming out of pocket on that. Okay. Well, now when people are pleased that they got the initial offer, right, for free, and then you immediately show them something that they could exchange some money for and make it very compelling for them to do so, because as Shannon said, it's congruent with what they just asked for. Well, great. Let's go further up the mountain with that, right? I mean, save me some time. Time is money. Here, have some money, right? And when you do that, now that initial order is paying for, in whole or in part, your advertising. So it's a funded proposal. Here's the proposal, and you're going to fund it, by the way. Right. Mm-hmm. So this is kind of cool. Now, you don't say that up front. It's like, here's some free stuff, and we're going to sell you some stuff as soon as you opt in.
That's right. Of course you don't say that. Of course you don't say that. Okay. A few key tips. And you know what? I think we should just go into the funnel, because then we can talk about these tips while we're going through the
do
funnel. Okay, good. So let me make sure that I've got the first page set up here. Yes, I do. Okay, I'm going to share my screen right here. All right. Okay, so what you're looking at right now is one of our highest converting opt-in pages. We do a lot of organic social marketing to this. So we promote in other people's Facebook groups. And then we also run ads via Facebook to this page as well. So a couple things that make this page work really, really well is that we know what a pain point is for coaches, consultants, and agency owners, in that they need consistent clients. So we created this Trello board with every step that we use in order to attract and sign clients. And normally it's $97, but it's yours free today. So one of the first tips that I'm going to share with you is always use video as much as possible. This is not a video. This is a GIF, GIF file, right? And all I did was screen capture this little video using Camtasia and turned it into a GIF. The reason I use a GIF instead of a static image is because it actually has motion, so it catches somebody's visual attention very quickly, right? It's not just a static image. Next, we have really great professional shots taken of us. I cannot even begin to tell you the value of branding. Branding also will determine what people are willing to pay you. the authority that you carry, and the know, like, and trust factor that gets them to actually pull out their credit card and buy from you. So if you're trying to do this, I've explained this to so many people. I've seen coaches that are out there with like old hoodies with other people's logos and, you know, stuff like that. If that's your style, by all means, you know, but just know that when you're dealing with people that want to pay you 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 or more, there is a certain level of professionalism that you want to get across. And then the rest of this page literally is just social proof. So here's all the magazines and stuff that we've been featured in. And then here is tons of testimonials that we have. And then they're going to go to the next page. So we make it really easy. They click this. You can see we actually have this as a sticky form. So if they've been in our funnels before, it'll automatically show up. And then we do collect like what type of business they have, because we want to know as well. And then when they click this, yes, I want it, it's going to take them to the next page.
Let me comment real quick before we go to the next page. Look at the copy on this page. So when we talk about copy, we're talking about copywriting. It's the actual words that are used in an advertisement, or as you're seeing here with, you know, whatever you're offering. So notice that we've got a big bold promise headline, right? And then we've got a moving image, which could also be considered part of the copy. Okay, so that's part of the branding in this case. But we are also seeing we have bullet points. Okay, and we're making a value proposition. We're saying, yes, $97. You can have it for free today, right? So notice with that copy, we're creating an expectation of received value and a limited opportunity. So, but it's yours free today. Now, if they hit this page tomorrow, is it yours free today being tomorrow? Yeah, but today, that's the truth, right? Today, meaning right now, it's yours free, right? Whenever right now happens to be. So the way that's written, it's compelling for a person to take action now. A lot of people, in fact, let me say this, all people have a tendency to avoid making decisions. And we can go down a whole philosophical rabbit hole like this. But what we're doing here is we're inducing a decision now, right? And it's not going to cost them any money. It's going to be worth money to them. But right now, meaning today, as in right now, they can get it for free. Fan-friggin-tastic. Click the button and get the stuff, and look at all the things you're going to get. You're going to follow the actions to get clients for your coaching, et cetera, et cetera. So the copy can make or break your pages. Now, good news is with the systems that we run is that we can split test pages, try this headline versus that headline. And you don't have to get crazy into the minutia of it, but you do have to, you know, have your thinking cap on a little bit and think like the customer. What does the customer want? And then communicate that as powerfully as you can in as few words as you can. That's what you're looking at right here on the page. That's
right. Okay, next we're going to go onto the page that they land on once they filled that out. So it says your Get Clients Trello board is on its way to your inbox. So I let them know, hey, you're getting what you already asked for. Watch this 2-minute video to learn how to 10x your results with it. And then they go into a video that tells them about the power of actually doing email marketing. And all they have to do is click, yes, I want this. It'll take them down to the order form. Now, this is a $97 upsell. And this takes them into email sales mastery. And now I've got a bonus masterclass in here, Copywriting Pro with ChatGPT. ChatGPT is really hot, so I put this right at the top. And they just go through this. It tells them about the course. Again, the copywriting is really important. It breaks it down. I'm not going to spend too much time in going over this page. I just want to give you the theory of how the funnel works. Copywriting is its own thing, right? And you can go through our funnel and you can actually experience this for yourself as well. We'll put the link below this video. Once they pay here, okay, they pay the $97. It then takes them to an upsell, a second upsell. So this is the secret system I use to attract my dream clients and sell out my programs. So now they can get this for just $47. They don't have to put their credit card in again. They can just click that, or they can click, no, I don't need so many leads and hot prospects, right? My inbox is full. If they click any of these, it's going to add it right to the cart. So they don't have to pay again. Now, let's say that they didn't buy this or this. right? Now you can tell that this is $47. It's going to take them to this page, which is the same exact product as the previous one I showed you. But now, because they didn't buy either of those, it's going to be $97, right? So if they didn't buy email sales mastery and they didn't get to this page, they're going to go from email sales mastery to social sales mastery, which is going to be $97, right? So my goal with this is to collect $97 at a minimum, right? And so they're going to go from there to there, and either way, they're going to get one of these products, right? Now, if they don't get it, then we're still going to work with them on what the next step is. John, anything you wanted to add to that discussion?
So just so you get the sequence, right? So there's the free opt-in, that always happens. And then there's the offer for the first product. If they purchase that, then there's the opportunity to get the second product, which is already discounted, but to get it for half the price. So that's a one-time offer. All right. And they could say yes or no to that. Either way, they're going to go to the acknowledgement and thank you page and whatever's next. Okay. If they did not buy the first offer, then there's no one-time upsell, right? They're going to get the second offer as a standalone offer, and it's going to be double the price. Okay, so instead of $47, now it's $97. And then they're going to go to the thank you and the acknowledgement and whatever's next, right? So just so you get the sequence of that, there's two parallel routings that could happen after the opt-in. All right. And again, we can map this all out for people, and we do with our clients and all that. So in fact, we've got templates and machinery ready to rock for whatever kind of business you're running. So back to you, Shannon. It looks like we're on the thank you page now. So we bought the thing, or we did not buy the thing. Either way, right?
That's right. So if we bought it or we didn't buy it, now we're going to come to this thank you page, and the first thing they're going to do is go to a survey. Now, the purpose of this survey is to qualify them to get on the phone with us, right? And on the phone with us, we're going to give them some free VIP training. We're going to talk about their business and some strategies that they can use to scale up really quickly. And in that call, we always identify at least one, if not 2 to 3 major breakpoint problems in their business that are keeping them from having the growth potential or experiencing the growth potential that they want to have. So we take them through this survey. Then they also get an opportunity to join the group, and we also tell them to whitelist our emails. Now, if they qualify, if they go through this survey and they qualify, then they're going to come to this page where they've won a free customized coaching call, and they can actually book a call with us right here on this page. Now, if they don't qualify and they've been disqualified by the survey, they're going to come to this page and they're going to get a free course called Mindset Shifts for 7 Figures, because we know that already they're not at the level of working with us. The people we work with, we help them scale very quickly. They're very financially motivated. They're ready to take a higher level of action. They can see themselves making high 6 or 7 figures. If they're not at that point, then we really need to give them this Mindset Shifts course so that they can start thinking in a different way and creating a higher level of success. And then we also have Checkout Brand Builder AI, which is our automation system. And we tell them to go there now and check it out, right? So that is our entire funnel. And one of the things that we work with in our coaching program with our students is how to master this level of automated tech so that you can have sales and money coming in every single day, right? Just on autopilot. And your free offers are actually creating instant cash flow into your business. So many times we see people that have free offers and they're just promoting and promoting and promoting, and they have no back-end system to actually collect any money from that free offer. So it's just a tremendous amount of wasted effort. And the person ends up getting very frustrated with the amount of activity and effort that has to go into their business in order to onboard a client. What we do is we really want to reduce that by using automated systems like this, especially upsell and downsell funnels, because they're extremely effective, they're very efficient, and they work at bringing in money, right? And I think you're in business because you want to make money, right? We can just call a spade a spade. Yes, we all want to make an impact. Yes, we all want to make a difference. But at the end of the day, we also want to make money. Okay, John.
Well, yeah, you damn well better make money, right? Unless you're just doing, a free tour guide, volunteer work or something. So, and look, if what you've got is valuable, then no apologies about it, right? Make some money with that, right? A servant's worth his hire. That being said, everything you just saw, all the exhibits that Shannon just gave you are just previews of pages from one of our funnels. Here's all the stuff you didn't see, all the automated emails that go out. When people buy, here's your login instructions. Oh, and here's the page where we deliver the materials that you got, whether it's the free download or it's the course itself or whatever, right? So all that stuff is also part of the funnel, which you didn't get to see, or we'd be here for a long time. The point is that once the stuff is created, it just runs, right? And whether you're promoting organically through your content, your videos, your social media posts, right, which is free leads when people come in, and the same potential of profit, right? When people buy stuff, or if they book a consultation with you, next thing you know, they want to be a VIP customer or whatever, right? So that costs nothing to acquire that customer, right? And then when you have proof of concept with that, it's like, people like my organic outreach. Let me throw some money at this, right? And scale it up even faster and do it at higher orders of magnitude, right? Now you've got a system that will pay for itself. So, of course, all of this tech used to be where you'd have to duct tape together 15 different programs and try to get them to talk to each other. And it's a big mess. And I'm saying that as a guy who's run databases for 25 years and spent thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on crap. Brand Builder AI, problem solved, done and done. We will take the Pepsi challenge with any other CRM, any other system out there. So if you don't know about Brand Builder AI, you deserve to know about Brand Builder AI, and you can go to brandbuilderai.com and you can learn all about it, get a free demo. In the meantime, look, if you're serious about making at least a six-figure income with your business, your consultancy, your agency, your expert services, your coaching courses, whatever you do, we'd love to talk with you some more and see how we can help you accelerate and scale up to the point where you deserve to be at. You can go and book a free session, 100% free, at ceofreedom.com/discovery. So let's discover some stuff. Let's spend 15, 20 minutes together. It's cool, right? So we do this every day for people who subscribe to our stuff, ceofreedom.com/discovery, and you'll see a calendar just like the one that Shannon just showed you. And let's get together. Let's talk some more. So with that, Shannon, yeah, I think we're, what are we doing next week? We've got something hot on the calendar.
Oh yeah, that's right. You look that up while I give them the 3 things that they should do with this video. So first of all, make sure you're applying this. Share this with anybody that you know that can benefit from this information. Leave a comment below. Tell us about your business and what you need help with so that we can do future trainings on that as well. And definitely leave #replay, or if you have any questions about this content, leave that question below as well. Our team is scouring these videos on a weekly basis, so they always check to make sure that everybody's questions are getting answered. And we want to make sure that we're serving you. Now, what are we talking about next week, John?
Next week, get ready. Get ready. We're going to be talking about what to say to your contacts to get them excited about meeting with you.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah. Right.
Yes.
Yeah. So
I got some good one-liners on that one.
Yeah. We're going to have fun with that. All right.
Okay. Thanks everybody for being here.